There are 5 main types of vrittis described in the Yoga Sutras. 1. Pramana, right knowledge. These are valid perceptions or knowledge that arise from direct experience, inference, or testimony. 2. Viparyaya, misconception. These are false perceptions or beliefs that are based on incorrect understanding. 3. Vikalpa, imagination. These are thoughts or fantasies that have no basis in reality. 4. Nidra, sleep. This is the state of deep, dreamless sleep where the mind is inactive. Number 5. Smriti, memory. These are the impressions left by past experiences, which can shape our thoughts and actions in the present. While some vrittis are more useful than others, such as right knowledge, all of them ultimately keep the mind in a state of fluctuation and prevent the practitioner from attaining true peace. The goal of yoga is to quiet these fluctuations so that the mind becomes like a clear, still lake, reflecting the true self without distortion. Patanjali describes different stages of mind control that correspond to the level of mastery a practitioner has over the vrittis. Kshipta, distracted mind. In this stage, the mind is highly restless and easily distracted by sensory impressions and desires. Muda, dull mind. In this stage, the mind is clouded by ignorance and inertia, making it difficult to focus or engage in spiritual practice. Vikshipta, partially distracted mind. In this stage, the mind alternates between moments of clarity and moments of distraction. This is the stage most practitioners find themselves in during their early practice. Ekagra, one-pointed mind. In this stage, the mind becomes more focused and is able to concentrate on a single object or task without distraction. Niruddha, controlled mind. In this final stage, the mind is fully under control, and the practitioner can experience deep states of meditation and self-realization. Progress in yoga involves moving from the lower stages of distraction and dullness to the higher stages of concentration and control. Meditation, dhyana, plays a key role in this process, as it trains the mind to focus and quiet the constant chatter of thoughts. Ashtanga Yoga, the eightfold path. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras outline the eightfold path of yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, which serves as a step-by-step guide to achieving self-realization. These 8 limbs form the foundation of classical yoga and encompass physical, mental, and spiritual practices designed to purify the body, mind, and soul. 1. Yama, ethical disciplines. The first limb of Ashtanga Yoga is yama, which refers to ethical disciplines or moral restraints. There are 5 yamas that Patanjali outlines. 1. Ahimsa, non-violence. This is the principle of non-harm in thought, word, and action. It extends not only to others but also to oneself, promoting kindness and compassion. 2. Truthfulness. This is the commitment to honesty and truth in all aspects of life. 3. Asteya, non-stealing. This is the practice of not taking what is not freely given, whether it be material possessions or ideas. 4. Brahmacharya, moderation. Traditionally interpreted as celibacy, Brahmacharya is more broadly understood as moderation in all things, including sensory pleasures. Number 5. Aparigraha, non-possessiveness. This is the practice of non-attachment to material possessions and the cultivation of a minimalist, content lifestyle. The yamas are the foundation of any spiritual practice, as they prepare the mind for deeper meditation by cultivating moral integrity and reducing distractions caused by unethical behavior. 2. Niyama, personal observances. Niyama refers to personal observances or disciplines that support the individual's spiritual growth. There are 5 niyamas. 1. Shaucha, purity. This refers to both physical cleanliness and mental purity, which are essential for maintaining a healthy body and clear mind. 2. Santosha, contentment. This is the practice of cultivating contentment and gratitude, regardless of external circumstances. 3. Tapas, discipline. As mentioned earlier, tapas is the discipline and austerity required for spiritual progress. 4. Svadhyaya, self-study. This is the study of sacred texts and self-reflection as discussed in the section on Kriya Yoga. 5. Shvara pranidhan, surrender to a higher power. As also discussed earlier, this is the practice of surrendering one's will to a higher power. The niyamas complement the yamas by encouraging self-discipline and fostering a deeper connection to the divine. Together, they create the moral and spiritual foundation necessary for advancing in yoga. 3. Asana, posture. Asana refers to the physical postures practiced in yoga. While modern yoga often emphasizes complex physical postures, asanas, Patanjali's focus was primarily on seated postures that support meditation. The primary goal of asana is to create a stable, comfortable seat for meditation, allowing the practitioner to sit for extended periods without discomfort or distraction. 4. Pranayama, breath control. Pranayama is the practice of controlling the breath, which is closely linked to controlling the mind. The breath is seen as the bridge between the body and the mind, and by regulating it, one can influence the state of both. Patanjali outlines various types of pranayama, including inhalation, exhalation, and retention of the breath. 5. Pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. Pratyahara is the withdrawal of the senses from external objects. In this practice, the practitioner learns to turn inward, detaching the mind from sensory distractions and focusing on the inner self. This withdrawal is essential for meditation, as it allows the mind to become quiet and concentrated. 6. Dharana, concentration. Dharana is the practice of concentration or one-pointed focus. In this stage, the practitioner learns to fix the mind on a single object, such as the breath, a mantra, or a deity. The goal is to train the mind to stay focused without wandering, which is a necessary precursor to meditation. 7. Dhyana, meditation. Dhyana is the practice of meditation where the mind becomes fully absorbed in the object of concentration. In this state, the mind is quiet and focused, and the practitioner experiences a deep sense of inner peace and stillness. Dhyana is a state of flow where the distractions of the external world fall away and the practitioner is fully immersed in the present moment. 8. Samadhi, absorption. The final limb of Ashtanga Yoga is samadhi, or absorption, in which the practitioner becomes one with the object of meditation. In this state, the distinction between the subject, the meditator, the object, what is being meditated upon, and the act of meditation itself dissolves. The practitioner experiences unity with the true self, Purusha, and realizes their essential nature as pure consciousness. In the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali describes several levels of samadhi, each representing a deeper level of absorption and realization. These stages reflect the progressive dissolution of the ego and the mind's fluctuations, culminating in the direct experience of the self as pure consciousness. 1. Vikalpa Samadhi. The first level of samadhi is Vikalpa Samadhi, also known as samadhi with seed. In this state, the practitioner still retains some awareness of the duality between the subject and object of meditation. While the mind is deeply focused, there is still a subtle sense of separation between the self and the object of meditation. Vikalpa Samadhi is a powerful experience of inner peace and clarity, but it is not yet the final stage of liberation. The practitioner must continue to deepen their meditation and overcome the remaining traces of ego and duality. 2. Nirvikalpa Samadhi. The second level of samadhi is Nirvikalpa Samadhi, or samadhi without seed. In this state, the distinction between subject and object dissolves completely, and the practitioner experiences pure consciousness without any thoughts or perceptions. This is a state of profound stillness and unity, where the mind is completely absorbed in the self. Nirvikalpa Samadhi is the culmination of the yogic path. It is the state of liberation, kaivalya, where the practitioner is free from the limitations of the body, mind, and ego. In this state, there is no longer any attachment to the material world, and the practitioner experiences the infinite bliss of the true self. 3. Sahaja Samadhi. While Patanjali does not explicitly mention Sahaja Samadhi in the Yoga Sutras, this term is often used in later yoga traditions to describe a state of continuous samadhi, even while engaging in everyday activities. In Sahaja Samadhi, the practitioner is able to maintain a state of inner peace and unity with the self, even while interacting with the external world. Sahaja Samadhi represents the integration of samadhi into daily life. It is the ultimate expression of spiritual realization, where the practitioner is no longer dependent on formal meditation practice to experience unity with the self. Instead, they live in a constant state of awareness and connection to the divine. In conclusion, the ultimate goal of yoga is kaivalya, liberation, the state where the practitioner is free from the limitations of the mind, ego, and material world, experiencing the true self as pure consciousness. Through dedication to the eightfold path, the vrittis are stilled, the mind becomes clear, and the self is realized. This journey is not easy, but as Patanjali reminds us, with dedication, discipline, and faith, the goal of self-realization is within reach for all who seek it. Please join me in spreading these profound teachings by subscribing to the channel and sharing the videos of spiritual content. Thank you.